I really want to see the Backrooms movie, guys. I don't know what it is, but every single time I start thinking about it when I get on Rivals, I'm like, I start thinking about the Rivals maps. I think about the Backrooms. I'm like, oh my gosh, the Backrooms movie's actually going to come out. It's like a real thing. That's going to be so cool. And I'm kind of really excited to see it. But I've heard it's going to be actually a horror movie, actually scary. So that's kind of rough. So because I don't know. I just hope that they don't lean into it too much. Like the ambience, the liminalness, the horror of the Backrooms really comes from just the vastness of it. It's almost like the same feeling of if you're in the really deep water and you can't see the bottom of the ocean. It's almost that same type of fear. And so I hope that they capture that very well in the movie. I think that they will. I trust Kane Pixels. I've seen what he's done. He's got a little bit of that going on, but I also feel like, I don't know. Have you ever been so tired that you can't keep your eyes open, or you're starting to feel like a little loopy, a little lightheaded or something like that? I feel like there's a sense of space, or if you've ever stood next to a cruise ship, it's like possible to understand unless you're there how big it is. And I think a level of size, a level of volume and space in the Backrooms that feels disorienting and dizzying almost, along with the liminal horror, would probably be the ideal target if I was Kane Pixels making this movie. Now, one of the things about it is he has a few elements that are a little bit too grounded. Async, I like it as a concept, but I do feel like it adds a little bit too much structure. Here in America, at least, you always have like government and the police, and you don't think about them all the time, but they give you a sense of security that if they weren't here, you would absolutely think about all the time. Legitimately. You'd absolutely be like, oh my gosh, if something happens, I've got to be the person who handles it. And I think async, even though they're not necessarily good or bad, adds that level of security to the world that I would prefer it to not have. But we'll see how they do it in the movie. I'm not quite sure how big of a plot point they'll be. And that is all I have to say about the Backrooms movie so far, guys.